Hey Queens, welcome to my channel. I'm Bailey. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today I'm going to be going over the new makeup releases since I think I stopped the last one at August 17th. So we're going from August 17th to today, which is September 21st. So a little over a month. And yeah, so let's just go ahead and get started. If you're new here, don't forget, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, and everyone hit that like button because it would help your girl out. Now, let's get started talking about new makeup releases. So first, I wanted to mention that Colourpop now has mystery boxes. I don't know how long they plan on doing these for, if they're gonna restock them. I imagine that they are currently sold out, but I thought it was very interesting that they were coming out with these. So they have one that's called Mega Mystery. It's $89, which is supposed to have a $200 full value. The second one is the Confidential box, which is $49. It's supposed to have a $100 full value. And the third one is called the Secret Stash, $29, but it's supposed to have a $61 full value. So yeah, I don't know. I've been looking at some reviews of these boxes, like unboxings and stuff, because this has been out for a month now, over a month. And I don't know. A lot of them have a lot of things that I'm really not interested in getting. So I think it's better in my interest to just get what I want because I do have so much Colourpop. So if I were to get a mystery box, it's highly likely I'm also going to get doubles. So I don't know. Next, I don't know. This MAC collection, which is the Tempting Fate collection, is stunning. The packaging is absolutely beautiful. I love the details of it. I think this is exactly what people have been missing from MAC because their collections have been very lackluster as of late. So yeah, I think this one is absolutely stunning. And even though this palette has a lot of neutrals with a pop of green and like a berry shade, I think it's still very, very beautiful. I think it's a stunning palette. Now it looks like an all shimmer palette. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's an all shimmer palette, which is not my favorite, but honestly, it is so stunning. I'm not even mad about it. I want to see people try it before I even think about purchasing it. Because I've never had MAC eyeshadow before and I would hate to, I don't know, waste my money on an eyeshadow palette that really isn't that great. So there's that. I think the palette is stunning though. The palette is stunning. Next is a collab between BH Cosmetics and Iggy Azalea. They're going for the Y2K aesthetic, which can be very cute, but also to me, I just find Y2K, I'm not trying to offend anyone, but in my personal opinion, it's like kind of tacky. But I also like grew up in that era, so yeah. So there are two eyeshadow palettes. One is a pink eyeshadow palette with a brown in the middle. I think that brown is so random and not necessary. And then there is a bluer palette with some neutrals mixed in. I would love the pink palette if it did not have that brown in the middle. I honestly probably would purchase it if it didn't have the brown. There is also a sponge. There's face brushes, eyeshadow brushes, and lip glosses. I think the packaging and the lip glosses are very different, but again, I still think it's kind of tacky. It looks like they have fuzz balls on the lip glosses, and I'm sorry, but that is gonna get so dirty and so gross. So yeah, I'm not interested in this aesthetic. It's not for me, and I don't like that it's called Totally Plastic. Like, I get it, but at the same time, it's just not me. Definitely comes down to personal preference. Okay, so I don't support Too Faced. However, I kind of like talking about their stuff sometimes because they just make me laugh. Too Faced is coming out with a holiday palette called the Cinnamon Swirl palette, and this looks like every other holiday palette that they have come out with. A bunch of neutrals, pop of green, some purples, and that's it. And it has a cinnamon scent to it. I don't know about you, but I would not want cinnamon, whether it's a scent or the real thing, anywhere around my eye. Like, it literally, one of the phrases is, get it while it's hot. Who would want that around their eye? I don't know. Next from Kiko Milano is something that's extremely boring, yet piques my interest a lot at the same time. This is their Charming Escape collection. It's got this mint blue greenish shade, more like a Tiffany blue with this hot pink color, and the packaging is beautiful. It has all this flower imprints on it, but the palettes are so boring. The bluer one is neutrals with a pink shade and a pop of green, and the pinker palette is a lot of beige and a pop of pink, which is no for me. Then there are 2 shades of a silky highlighter, a silky bronzer, 2 shades of silky bronzer, sorry, and 4 silky blushes. I am going to have to check and see about the shades of blush because the packaging, again, is stunning, and the embossment with the flowers, very, very beautiful. I really, really think this is a stunning collection. However, I just don't know about some of these shades. I'm gonna, again, check them. If I like one of the shades, I'm probably gonna get one of the blushes. Another Colourpop release. This is the Colourpop Sonic Bloom collection. Packaging, as usual, stunning. This one's also exclusive to Ulta. They have a lot of exclusive collections to Ulta. However, this palette looks a lot like the other palettes they create. Now, I will say these deeper purples are kind of like newer, but all these other shades, first of all, let me just show you. This is the Hocus Pocus palette from last year. So we have all these neutrals that are in there. They're going into the berries, so very similar to that. I think, yeah, a little bit similar to this as well. The berries, the neutrals. It's just, it's a lot of the same stuff. A lot of the same stuff, and I'm not here for it. Colourpop, another collection. This is a collab with Disney. This is a Tinkerbell collection. And at first, I really, really wanted this, but I talked myself out of it. So it comes with an eyeshadow palette, of course. It's a 9-pan, has a lot of beautiful greens with some like neutral shades. However, these aren't really greens that I go for, so I had to talk myself out of it for that because I don't like your normal, I like grungy greens. Grungy greens are up my alley, but anything other than that, I'm just like, no. So I had to talk myself out of that. Then they have 2 cream gel pencils, which I really don't need. Oh, well, they are pretty, but I don't need them. And then there are those are shadows. Oh, okay. Then there are 3 Super Shock shadows, which I don't like the Super Shocks. That's just my preference. I also don't like single shadows, so I never purchase those. Then they have 3 Super Shock cheeks. One is a like highlighty looking one. One is a like a deeper peach pink sort of situation and a deeper red. And I want that like peachy pinky reddy color. Like I just think it is so pretty, and I might actually eventually get it someday. Like if it's on sale or whatever, I'll probably grab it. But I think the Super Shock cheeks are very pretty. And that is it. Oh no, there's 2 Glossy Lip Stains, which I have not tried that formula. Excuse me, sorry. But I don't know how I feel about a glossy lip stain. I'm just gonna have to try one day to see if I like it, but typically I don't enjoy Colourpop's lip formulas. I don't know what it is, but they just cannot get those down. Ooh, next, I don't want this for me. I want this for my sister. My sister is very much into cooking, and she's got this whole career set up for her now, and I'm so incredibly proud of her. And for Christmas, I would love to gift her this set by Beauty Bakery. This is the Artisan Brush Set. So you have these different eye brushes that have handles. One is a spatula, a spoon, a little different kind of spatula, a whisk, and a knife, I think. Anyways, super, super cute. It also came with this Sprinkles and Spices face and body, or no, they're just body glitters because I think technically they can't sell them as eye glitters. Don't care about the glitters. They don't matter to me, but the glitters are $18 in a set. And then the brush set is $30. And I do plan on getting the brush set for my sister for Christmas. I think she would absolutely love it. And I think it would just, you know, kind of just give her some good feelings about all the success she's been having. I'm so incredibly proud of her. Anyways, moving on. Oh, this is so boring, but I'm so excited for this. This is the Got To Be for brows and edges. So basically it's just a gel for your brows and edges. I don't lay down my edges. That's just my personal thing that I'm not gonna get into, but I do like to put a gel in my brows because my brows grow crazy and they don't like to stay in place. So I would love, 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 love to try this. When I was growing up, Got To Be was the hair products that you would use. They kept everything in place. So really, 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 really want to get this. I don't know where I would get it at, but I'm definitely gonna have to look around for it because I'm interested. Then we have some mascaras from Kaja Beauty. Again, kind of like a boring release. However, they're doing something different where it's like 3 mascaras that are magnetized together. One is a primer plus a brow serum gel, which is interesting. And then they have a volumizing mascara and then a lengthening mascara. Here's my issue. I want one mascara that does it all, and that's kind of why I want to talk about this, because I just think it's ridiculous to have so many different mascaras. You don't need a mascara routine. You don't. So I just think that this is just another way for them to make money, which makes sense. That's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to make money for themselves, but I just don't think this is the way to do it. Then BH Cosmetics. Oh, this is not BH. Oh, gosh, I swear. There's just too many makeup companies. Be Perfect Cosmetics came out with their collection with Stacey Marie MUA. This is their Carnival, the Antidote palette. It is 45 shades, but it is $55.95. I guess it makes sense. They're also coming out with liquid shadows for $14.95 a piece. They are 6 different shades. So this palette is huge. It has a lot of warm neutrals. There's yellows and oranges and purples and greens. And it's got it all, but they don't have blues in there, which honestly, okay. I look at it and I really want it, but I don't need it. I don't need a huge palette like this. It's ridiculous. And then these 6 shades of liquid eyeshadows, I feel like could have been narrowed down to 3 because a lot, 2, 3, 4 look very similar. And I just feel like some of the shades in the liquid shadows were unnecessary, but the palette is pretty, but also unnecessary. Next is Makeup Revolution collaboration with DC. So they are having, okay, let's just start from the top. They have the Harley Quinn collection, the Joker collection, the Batman collection, the Catwoman collection. There's a lot of eyeshadows, there's lip products, there's sponges, makeup bags, there's big palettes, little palettes, and it's just all boring and not that great, and it's Makeup Revolution quality. So a lot of people are probably going to want this because of the nostalgia, because of the franchise, and I get that. But also, we've got to stop buying makeup collaborations when the makeup company has terrible quality. And I stand by that. Oh, ooh, something I'm excited about and I purchased. I purchased this and I can't help it. And okay, now that I'm looking at it, it looks like a bigger version of that Sonic Bloom palette. This is the Colourpop It's a Mood palette. This is their 30 pan eyeshadow palette. It has a range of rich rust, pops of plums, glimmers of greens, and teals with matte metallic pressed glitter finishes. I bought it. I did. It looks beautiful. I can't help not wanting to want it. I just couldn't help myself. I bought it. I really did. I probably, oh gosh, yeah. They have this palette in smaller palettes and I just, anyways, I'm eating my own words. Oh, this, I want this as well, but the price is what keeps me from buying it. This is the Natasha Denona Retro palette. I don't know how this says retro, but it is beautiful. It is beautiful. These cool tone berries are just stunning. Stunning. I am always so tempted by Natasha Denona palettes. I think they are very beautiful, but I don't want to pay the price for it. I think this palette's like $65, and I don't want to pay that much, but I want it. I want it. It is very pretty. And I really don't have any palettes that look like this. It would definitely be something that is unique to my collection, but unfortunately, I'm probably not getting it anytime soon. Oh, I was excited for this, and then I saw the inside. This is the Sugarpill Fun Size 2 palette. I don't have the Fun Size 1. I kind of want it because I think it is very pretty, and I thought it was super cute. But the second one literally looks exactly the same. I think what they did is they made some of the darker colors in the last palette lighter in this palette, and some of the lighter shades in that palette darker in this palette. So yeah, this was a flop Sugarpill. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. Next, Fenty Beauty is coming out with an eyeshadow palette that also is magnetic on the back, so you can, so I don't know if you guys remember, but Fenty Beauty a long time ago came out with these 6-pan palettes that were like magnetized. Well, this one is as well, and I believe the 6-pan palettes fit on the back of it, so you could put 2 of them on the back. But they're also coming out with a highlighter trio palette that will also be magnetized, and you can put it all together. The eyeshadow palette is, I have it 10 times over. I don't need it. But it's pretty. I don't need it. And then the highlighter trio has shades that aren't really gonna work for me, so I'm not gonna get that. But it's there if you're interested. From Kaleidos, they are coming out with the Apple Collection, which I believe is just a lip collection. This packaging is insanely just sick. And sick in a good way. Like, this is crazy cool. So it includes 8 Cloud Lab lip clays, which I believe is a new formula from them. There's 2 different sets. There's the Trophy Vault, and then there's the Mercy Vault. They are $35 for the Vault, and I think they're $12 each. In the Trophy Vault, there is a cool toned red, a cool burgundy, dark plum, and a pure black. I don't want to buy the Vault and hate the formula, but those sound really good. And then the Mercy Vault has a pink champagne, radiant rose, deep mulberry, and a deep plum, which I'm not really interested in. There's an apple glaze softening lip mask. That sounds really nice. The full collection is $89. Let me look at these swatches. Do they have swatches? Oh, there's not swatches. I need to go look up swatches. I need to look up reviews. Anyways, BH Cosmetics came out with their September palette, which is the Sapphire palette. It is probably the most interesting birthstone palette they've come out this year. There's not a brown. There is not a brown. It's purples with a pop of green. There's some blue. It's pretty, but it's just not for me. I'm not really big on purple eyeshadow, so I won't be picking it up. But if you do like purple eyeshadows, it is $9, and if it's out of stock, it should be coming back because I think these are gonna stay around for quite some time. Oh, Physicians Formula. I want Physicians Formula to do so much because they have the potential to, but then they come out with this. This is the Better Buddies collection. Are we 10? I will admit they are cute. However, they have the Butternut highlighter, one highlighter, the Bitter Butter illuminating powder, which I don't know what that's supposed to be like, the Miss Butterfly blush, one blush, the Baby Butter banana powder, the Butter Puff bronzer, one bronzer. It's not the butter bronzer though, which is interesting. And then they have the Butterscotch mattifying powder. Now, this is all fine and dandy. Like the mattifying powder, the banana powder, and the illuminating powder, cool, whatever. You cannot have one highlighter, one blush, and one bronzer in a collection. This is 2021. We expect a range, honey. And Physicians Formula, you are not doing it. And it is so frustrating because they could do it. They could, but they time and time again prove that they will not accommodate to other skin tones, and it's stupid. This I am purchasing. Midas Cosmetics is collaborating with Cole Imue, which I've been following him on Instagram for quite some time now. We've had a few conversations in the past. I think he seems like a really decent human being, and he is an amazing artist. He does a lot of, I think, softer stuff, but he can go out of the box, and he is just absolutely incredible. This palette, I know it's just browns. I know, but they're my kind of browns. This is my kind of neutral palette. Like if I were to create a neutral nude brown palette, this would be it. And I'm going to purchase this once I get some more fun money, because I already used up all my fun money for this month. Hopefully they will like continue to restock it, because I'm sure it will go out of stock. I'm sure it will. I hope they bring it back. This is so cute. I love it, and I'm so happy for Cole. Congratulations, Midas and Coles. I know this is gonna be a fantastic collaboration and people are gonna love it. So, Colored Rain is a brand that's kind of like, they've been up and coming. I think they're getting bigger and bigger. They're on my radar. They just haven't come out with something that I'm like, oh yeah, that is it for me. So they're coming out now with some mini palettes. There's the Neutral Chic, the Pretty Chic, the Wealthy Chic, and the Sunset Chic. Neutral is obviously neutral. Wealthy greens, which I don't really like the name of that. Sunset has sunset colors, and Pretty has like pinks and purples. The only one that I'm like, oh yeah, is the neutral one. That's the only one, but I'm not gonna purchase it. I just don't need any of these. They're not gonna provide anything new to my collection, and I'm not gonna be inspired by them. So unfortunately, I'm gonna pass on these. Shuramura is collaborating with Hello Kitty. here's the thing. I love Hello Kitty so much. Obviously, like, I always have Hello Kitty in my backgrounds. Every time I change it, she is there. I hate the way this collaboration looks. And that hurts me to say, I think it looks tacky. I think it looks very, very tacky. Now, I think some of the makeup looks that they've created for this campaign, I think some of them are very interesting, but I don't like the packaging and I don't like the insides. And that hurts to say. I don't know why I want this. This is the Forbidden Fruit eyeshadow palette from Flower Beauty. Flower Beauty in the past, I don't think have come out with like an like a cohesive eyeshadow palette before. I know they have come out with the Jungle Lights, which is this, and the Desert Lights, which is like this but different shades. And basically these are just like, I don't even know what they consider this formula. They say it's a shadow palette, which it is. They say it's a creamy blendable texture. Oh my gosh. They're all like really shimmery and like bam in your face, but it's not like a cohesive palette where you have mattes and shimmers and all kinds of stuff in it. And I want this. I want this so bad. And I hate saying that because literally I probably have these shades already, but I do want it. And I plan on getting it. I do plan on getting it. And I plan on getting the Desert Lights palette as well. I don't know what it is, but I'm drawn to it. I think it's this deep blackberry shade that gets it for me, and this exotic purple shimmer shade here in the middle. I don't know, but it is really pretty and I plan on purchasing it, and I don't know why. It's limited edition. Hopefully I can grab it here pretty soon. Colourpop came out with another collection. This is the Plush Like Me collection. Again, beautiful packaging, stunning. But this eyeshadow palette is just neutrals with 2 dark shades. And I just don't get what they think about sometimes. I love this packaging, I love it, but the palette is not for me. The lipsticks are a range of nudes. They go from very light to very deep. I don't know, I might try one of the lipsticks just because I haven't tried their lipstick bullet before. So those might be really nice. Then there are some blush sticks. There's like a peachy pink, a cool tone pink, a brighter reddy orange terracotta shade, and a deeper cooler red. They look nice. I'm not interested in those though. Then there are 4 lippy pencils, but I wonder if these are the same lippy pencils you can get in that red vault. Don't know though. But yeah, I don't plan on purchasing anything from this anytime soon. There's also a highlighter. Oh, it's a Soul Body Shimmer Powder. Like, it's for your body. It's pretty, but it's a giant highlighter that's supposed to be for your body. I wouldn't buy it because 1, I don't put shimmer on my body, and 2, it's probably too big as a highlight, so unfortunate. Anastasia Beverly Hills has come out of the woodworks. I don't know where they came from, but the packaging is 1, boring, 2, and the inside, it looks... I thought I was done with this video, but I am not. I filmed an outro and I didn't film an outro. I thought I filmed an outro, but I got cut off in the middle of talking because this was such a long video. The last thing I talked about was the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, which is super boring. We're moving on to the new collection by Colourpop Cosmetics. This is their High Shine highlighters. They have 3 shades: Fair Light, Medium Tan, and Dark Rich. I've been looking for a reason to get back into Colourpop Cosmetics because they are doing a lot of reformulations. I didn't like their eyeshadow formula to begin with. I didn't think it was very good. But if they're able to come out with some new stuff that I'm interested in, I would definitely like to try those out. However, this highlighter collection is not piquing my interest. They're really basic shades, and even the light one, I think the undertone of it, I think it's too dark for my skin, so I don't plan on purchasing this, but I'm sure I will get one of these in a BoxyCharm. So next, Morphe collaborated with Ashley Strong. Don't know who she is, sorry. They came out with an eyeshadow palette, a cake liner palette, and 2 lip duos. The lip duos are basic shades, a cool tone pink and a nude shade. And then the cake liner palette, I think, is the most interesting part about this, because I feel like normally when we see cake liners, it's a rainbow, it's bright neons, it's pastels, which is all fun and dandy, but we've seen that time and time again. Whereas this cake liner palette is grunge-y, and it's something. If I didn't hate Morphe, I would probably purchase this. The eyeshadow palette is very similar to the cake liner palette, very grungy. There's not like super big pops of color, but there's definitely like a pop of blue, some purple, an orange, and a yellow, which would really complement the palette. This is probably one of the smartest collections they come out with in the past year. Yeah, I would say so. If it wasn't Morphe, I'd probably buy that cake liner palette. I'm not gonna lie to you. Next, Pat McGrath came out with a holiday collection. It's not out yet, but it will be coming. The big palette is $78. That's actually not as much as I thought it was gonna be. It's 18 shades. It's neutrals with a pop of orange, green, blue, gold, purple, and I'm not interested in it. It looks very chaotic. It looks like there's a lot of wasted space and a waste of my time. There's 2 blush trios, 2 quads, and a highlighter. The most interesting thing to me is that highlighter. That embossment is kind of sick. It's kind of cool. But I don't plan on buying it because it's probably too expensive. Becca, shady. So shady, and so is Smashbox. Becca earlier this year said that they would be going out of business in September. Everyone was pretty sad because they do have a lot of like products that are, I guess, iconic in a way, or at least they used to be. So then they were like, we're going out of business, buy what you can before September. And then September hits and they're like, psych, gotcha girl. We're teaming up with Smashbox. Smashbox is now gonna carry all of our bestsellers, so you never have to worry about it. To all the girls who bought doubles of Champagne Pop, you did not need to do that. Menagerie Cosmetics is coming out with a new palette. This is the Indigo Ink Artistry palette for $45. It's a blue palette with yellow and some pink and a red shade. It looks pretty, I'm not gonna lie, but it's not the palette for me to start using Menagerie. I've been really interested in, like, I see them, but they're not pulling me in all the way. Unfortunately, they're just not hitting stuff that I like. And that's unfortunate, but I am still keeping my eye out for them because I hear a lot of good things about them. Colourpop Cosmetics did us dirty with this Hocus Pocus collection. This is round 2. Obviously, I showed you my first Hocus Pocus palette. The eyeshadow palette is garbage. It is literally everything we've seen from them in the past year. It's not worth our time. If you have any palette, you know what? This is a smaller version of It's a Mood, and that's exactly why I don't want this palette. It's exactly like It's a Mood without the greens. Wow, okay. The lip creams, there's 3 of them, a black, a nude, and a really deep purple. I want to try these, but at the same time, I don't know how I feel about the formula. And I will say that the lip cream that represents the main witch, I don't remember her name, this is not the lipstick that she wore in the movie, and I hate to be that person, but I will be that person. She wore more of a red, and that's not it, sis, that's not it. 3 Super Shock shadows, a champagne, a gold, and a purple. Not worth my time because I don't like single shadows or that formula. A spider face stamp, which I'm not going to use enough, but it is really cute. It is really cute. It is cute. I will say it's cute. Then they have a hand mirror, which says, I shall always be with you, and then the cat's on there. It's very adorable. I'm tempted to get it. But the one thing I'm really tempted to get, and what everyone is probably excited about, is that candle. It says, who dares to light the black flame candle? You know. If you know, you know. It is so cute. I love the packaging. The actual candle looks like it's purple with glitter in it. And candles don't need glitter in them, but I don't know why that's one of the selling points for me. It looks so pretty and I really want it. And hopefully they restock it because I know it's going to go out of stock when it launches. And I won't be able to buy it on launch day, so I hope they restock it. Hey guys, editing Bailey here. Sorry about my hand there. There's also some background Halloween lo-fi music going on. Oh, it just ended. Just kidding. Just wanted to make you guys aware that the candle is only available with the whole collection if you purchase it. So we'll not be purchasing the candle, which really stinking sucks. I know a lot of people were really excited for that, and Colourpop may regret doing that. They might actually regret doing that because they could have made so much money off that candle alone. Also, they are relaunching the original Hocus Pocus collection that came out last year. So the palette that I showed you in this video, you can purchase it. There are limited quantities, so you know what you gotta do. You gotta be there at launch and hope and pray that you can get your hands on it. Toodaloo! Morphe came out with another collaboration with Sour Patch Kids, sponges, lip gloss, a face mist, and 2 lip scrubs, and of course an eyeshadow palette. It's a decent collection. The eyeshadow palette is unnecessary though. The whole bottom row is shimmers, and then there's a black and a white and a brown and a lot of shades that aren't even in Sour Patch Kids. Another unnecessary collection by Morphe. I at first was really excited for this collaboration until I realized that it was by Makeup Revolution. This is the Corpse Bride collaboration. The packaging, I love the packaging. The hand mirror, I wish they would have done something different. I don't like the hand mirror. The bigger palette is blues and a lot of light pinks, and I don't like it. A lot of repeat shades. The 2 9-pan palettes, one is very cream with 1 brown and a orangey pink shade, and then the other one is a blue 9-pan palette. Then there are 3 lipsticks, a nude pink, a nude, and a deep red. The Moth palette is the prettiest one of all. It's blues, purples with a, I think it's the gold shade that's really getting to me in that palette. Anyways, I love the packaging. The packaging is cool, but it's Makeup Revolution, and I'm not about to like waste my time with that. Okay, so I think that's it. I hope my camera didn't cut me off this time. So yeah, these are all the new makeup beauty releases from this past month. If you would like to see more of these from me, please hit subscribe, hit that notification bell, and everyone hit that like button because it would help your girl out. And until next time, bye!